Strangest chirp someone has ever said to you in a game.
I told Jesse the one I got called a turd a couple when I was like 10 years old or something, so that one was funny. Hi, I'm Connor Bedard, forward for the Regina Pats, and this is 98 Questions with me.
Upper body or lower body at the gym?
Probably hockey's more lower body, so I'll go with that.
Ice hockey or roller hockey?
I love them both, but I mean, ice hockey obviously is what I'm doing a little more, so I'll go with ice hockey.
What's your favorite nickname that people use for you?
Kind of always had the same nickname. I feel like it's globally known now.
Go Bedsy.
Go Bedsy with this one.
I mean, Bedsy's pretty common for me, so that's, I guess, the go-to.
Math or English in school?
Definitely English. I think math, once kind of the Y's and X's got in there, got pretty tough, so.
I feel you, man. Football, baseball, soccer, or basketball as a second sport to play?
I think basketball has always been pretty fun. I think you can just get a ball, 2-3 friends, and you got a good game going. So I've always enjoyed that.
What about to watch?
I think basketball as well. I love following stats and stuff. I mean, I don't watch too many full games until kind of playoffs, but I love following the stats, and I love the basketball talk shows and stuff. They're pretty funny.
5-on-5 game, he good. 1-on-1, I'm undefeated, never lost.
Will you stop it? Don't
Never
apologize
lost
on TV.
one-on-one.
That don't make any sense.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I think mint chocolate chips pretty good. That's one.
It's mine too.
It's funny I got to interrupt for a sec because people who like mint chocolate chip are so passionate about
It's so good.
mint chocolate chip. It's like you love it or you hate it. I'm into it. I love it. Your favorite NHL player right now in the league?
Sidney Crosby's always kind of been my favorite ever since I was a kid, so I'll stick with him.
Your best friend from the hockey world?
That's tough to pick. I mean, I've been lucky to have some. I mean, basically all my friends are playing hockey and kind of have the same goals as me, which I'm pretty lucky. So it's tough to pick one.
Are you a superstitious player?
Yeah, I am pretty superstitious.
What's your wildest hockey superstition?
Wildest? I don't know. I mean, my whole day is pretty regimented, but I think one, I don't like my blade ever touching the ground or people touching my stick or anything. So I kind of, in our stick rack, I put my stick all the way at the end and hang it the wrong way up, so no one can touch it. Everyone kind of knows to leave it alone.
Do you prefer BC winters or BC summers?
Oh man, I mean, being in Regina is so cold, so I think when you go back, and I mean, I like the rain. I grew up kind of with it, so I think that's more for me, that's kind of what people think of Vancouver as the winters, but the summers are pretty enjoyable too. It's super nice.
Skiing or snowboarding?
I've actually never tried snowboarding, so I've been skiing a few times, and I found it pretty enjoyable.
Shoot or dangle?
Wow. I'll go dangle, it's a little flashier.
Favorite TV show of all time?
Family Guy probably is my favorite.
Favorite movie of all time?
Happy Gilmore.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Dogs or cats?
I got a little dog, so I'll go dogs.
What kind?
It's like a Maltese and a Yorkie mix,
Nice.
so it's pretty small, but it's cute.
Small dogs.
Yeah.
How do you like your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
What's your favorite kind of music?
I'm pretty good with anything, but probably rap is what I enjoy most.
Do you have a favorite band or artist?
No, not really. I think just kind of, I listen to, like I said, I'm good with anything and kind of whatever's playing.
Favorite clothing company?
I like Lululemon a lot. My sister works there, and I feel like that's kind of basically all I wear when, working out, or it's super comfortable too, so that's one I like.
Do you drink coffee? And if yes, what do you get?
Just before games and just black. I used to go a little milk in there, but kind of switched it up to just straight black now.
Who's your all-time favorite athlete? And if it's not Crosby, maybe outside of hockey.
Yeah, I think, no, I didn't watch him, but Michael Jordan's a pretty obvious one. I think him and Muhammad Ali, I didn't get to watch, but just kind of watching documentaries on him and stuff. I think those are two that are pretty big for sure, so I'd say them.
Are you a golfer? And if so, what's your handicap?
Yeah, I play a little bit. I'm not that good. I shoot 90, so I guess that'd be 18, so nothing special, but I guess I'm all right.
What's the best vacation you've ever been on?
Yeah, I got to go to Hawaii when I was young, but I went to like Europe for hockey a couple times, and I think I went to France and a little town called Chamonix, which was pretty cool. It was right on the mountains, and it was super nice there, so that's one I really enjoyed.
Where'd you go in Hawaii?
Honolulu. Yeah, so it was fun.
That's great. Your favorite kind of cuisine by country?
Oh, I love like sushi and stuff, Japanese, and I love Mexican, tacos and everything. So those are probably my two favorite.
What kind of curve do you use?
P92, kind of always been the same.
How much flex do you use on your stick?
It's like I always use 70. I switched to like a 73 kind of by the end of the year, so a little specific, but I mean it's not a huge change.
White tape or black tape?
White. I was actually black till I was 15, and then thought white looked a little better maybe, so I switched up to it.
What time do you go to sleep at every night, or try to?
Like 10:30.
Favorite book?
I read like that Bobby Orr one I liked. I don't know if you guys have read that, but I haven't read like a crazy amount, but I enjoyed that one.
This is a Jesse specific. Did you ever use flame tape?
Oh, I don't know about in a game, maybe practice or something. I think when I was a kid, I probably used it a lot, like on the street, roller hockey and stuff, but I don't know about right now.
What's ICK?
What's your biggest hockey ick?
Oh, ick. I was like, you capitalized it also? Like, is it a stand for something? Is it like, okay, biggest hockey ick?
I'm big into like the Euro tuck and kind of that stuff. So maybe when someone's flopping their tongues a little bit, I don't love it. I used to be a big flopper, and I think a lot of people pull it off. But I mean, personally, I like the kind of tucked look.
Favorite city to play in as an away team in junior?
I mean, getting to go home, Vancouver was awesome, but I mean, I loved playing here actually in Kamloops. The crowd didn't like me very much. We had a tough game, but just the energy in the building was pretty crazy, so I love that.
They may not have liked you, but they certainly came to watch you play.
Favorite sports quote, if you have one?
Yeah, I think Muhammad Ali one. Don't count the days, make the days count, or something. And I think that's it. But for me, I think that's so big right now with kind of the draft coming up and maybe all the outside noise, and for me to just kind of be focused on what I'm doing today and not kind of look outside of that. So I think that's one that I like a lot.
Favorite hockey moment of your career so far?
I think a really special one was scoring after my grandpa died and kind of having that game and in memory of him, and obviously getting that OT winner, and I think just kind of the stars aligned for that game, and it was obviously a tough moment for me and my family, but to have that in memory and kind of have that moment was special.
The strangest thing about you is blank.
Oh man, strangest thing about me. Do you have like a topic or like an idea?
Could be anything. Could be hockey related, could be non-hockey related.
Don't like to wear socks.
Not to sound weird, but can we acknowledge this man's legs for a moment? They are absolute trunks.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of just wear slides everywhere. I mean, I think in Regina maybe I wore shorts till like November, and it was pretty cold, so I like to do that. Maybe it's a little weird.
Are you a stomach, side, or back sleeper?
Stomach.
You play fantasy football?
I haven't, but I think some of my friends were into it, so I think probably this year I'll try to get into it.
Strangest chirp someone has ever said to you in a game?
I told Jesse the one I got called a turd a couple when I was like 10 years old or something, so that one was funny.
Your favorite hockey stick of all time?
Oh man, there's so many growing up. I feel like there were, but maybe like the 1X Lite when it first came out. I really liked. I think 11, 12 years old, so that one was kind of the first of that super light stick. So I really like that one.
Ketchup or mustard on a hot dog?
I think mustard. I don't know. I'm not as crazy on the ketchup as some people, so I'll go mustard.
My guy. Who's your favorite superhero?
Man, when I was a kid, like Halloween, I had a 3-4 year span of just going superheroes. But I think maybe Spider-Man. I think he's good. I like those movies, so it's probably my favorite.
If Connor Bedard didn't go pro in hockey, he would have became a ...
Hopefully a golfer. If I got into it when I was younger, hopefully I'd be all right. But I don't know. It's a tough one, but I think that would be something I'd be pretty into.
The best piece of advice you've ever received?
Oh wow. I think my dad kind of always just says don't wish time away, and that's something I think I kind of said earlier about being in the moment. But that's something that I always liked.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got an older sister.
Who is your biggest fan?
Probably like all my family, I think.
Do you like hiking or camping?
I like hiking. Being in Vancouver. I mean, I'm a little busy with training and everything, but when I can go and do the grind or something, I don't know if you guys have ever done that one. But
my girlfriend did it a couple.
oh yeah,
times.
it's
For her,
tough. It's tough. Yeah. So
The grind?
The grass.
gross grind, Vancouver.
No, never heard of
No, if you're in Vancouver, try it. But no, I think there's a lot of nice, obviously mountains and hikes up there.
that. Your favorite sugary cereal?
Oh man, I haven't had too many in a while, but I remember Cinnamon Toast Crunch being really good.
Oh yeah. Your favorite kind of pizza?
I think like meat lovers probably. I don't know, it's just kind of the most stuff's on it, and I enjoy it the most.
We're halfway there. All right. Who's your favorite Canuck of all time?
Oh man, I always loved Tanev when I was growing up. Just how many shots he'd block, and he was pretty fearless. So he's someone I was kind of appreciated as being a fan of him.
Who's the most famous person you've got in your contacts?
Probably Steve Yzerman or Gretzky. Yeah, it's not.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
3-on-3 OT or 5-on-5 OT?
3-on-3. I think that was. In regular season, I think they got it perfect with the playoffs being 5-on-5 and regular season being 3-on-3. But 3-on-3 is so much fun.
Do you call it clear tape or sock tape?
Sock tape. I think all the Western guys are sock tape.
Favorite BioSteel flavor?
The pink lemonade kind of new one is it's pretty popular right now. I think it's my favorite.
High glove or low blocker?
High glove, I think, flashier. Low blockers, like, I think maybe the highest percentage shot, but I think as a righty, it's a little easier to go high glove maybe.
If you collect hockey cards, what's your favorite hockey card you've ever collected?
Oh man, when I was young, I was super into it. I have like a big binder of cards, and I actually just got given like a Crosby rookie card a couple months back, so that one's probably worth a couple bucks, so it's pretty sweet.
Sorry, just
Yeah.
It's funny because we just did a video about getting a rookie. Your rookie.
You
card.
did, yeah. You
Oh yeah, I saw a video of you getting pranked about the Gretzky one.
Yeah.
Or was that?
You know how much that card cost? About $1.
Thing you'll remember most about the World Juniors celebration?
I think just the emotions of kind of being in that moment, and obviously getting to score a goal like that, and any OT goal you're pretty fired up, but just to be that, I think with the crowd and being able to move on and play 2 more games, I think it was just the feeling of it was unreal.
Most underrated player you've gone against in the CHL?
Oh man, I think Nate Danielson's not talked about a crazy amount. He's an unbelievable player. He's super hard to play against, and me and him are pretty good buddies as well. So pump him up a bit, but no, he's someone that I feel like doesn't get talked about too much, and he does everything in the game, and obviously he's super high offensive talent.
Do you believe in aliens?
I think there's got to be something out there. I don't know. I feel like the universe is so big, and I feel like there's got to be kind of another living form out there.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt. Pineapple on pizza? Yes or no?
I'm kind of in the middle. I wouldn't maybe ask for it, but I don't think it's terrible. Like some people think it's the worst thing ever if someone orders it, but I'm kind of in the middle.
Favorite spot to hit for food in your hometown?
I mean, Chipotle is obviously kind of a go-to for a lot of people, I think, so that's one I really like going to.
What's the best hockey game you've ever been to?
Like the 2011 Game 5 against San Jose to go to the finals would be a weird goal. So I think, actually on the Kessler tied it with like 20 seconds left. I was a little kid and like the fan jumped and spilt all his beer on me, which was pretty funny. So I came home, smelling like beer. But that game was crazy. I mean, it was one of the biggest games in obviously Canucks history. So it was cool to be there.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If you could pick your goal song, what would it be?
Oh man, I don't know. I like the Heave Away one in Halifax. It fit really well. Personal one, I don't know, but I enjoyed that one.
You've been playing that one out here quite a bit.
Yeah, I've heard it last night.
What's your dream golf foursome?
Charles Barkley, probably in there. Should get a golfer. I mean, Tiger Woods is a pretty easy answer, and then I'll go Michael Jordan.
I feel like there should be a golf. You and Chuck should golf together. That's something that could definitely happen.
Yeah, he's a pretty big hockey fan, so
That's why, man. He loves
yeah,
golf.
he's got the Kachuk on there the other night, which was cool.
We should organize that. Do you have your draft suit picked out? And can we expect anything crazy?
Yeah, I got it picked. It's nothing too crazy. I'll kind of keep it on the low, I guess. But no, I mean, it's not something that you'll be too shocked about, I don't think.
You're the commissioner for a day. What's one rule change or addition that you'd make to the league, if any?
Yeah, I got asked that question a while ago, and I didn't have anything, but I think I like the 1-8 format. I think some guys were talking about that. We do it in the Western, and I don't know, like 1-8, and then reseed after the first round. I kind of like the idea of that. I mean, it's good the way it is too, but I think if I was, had something to change to be picky, I think that would be something maybe I wouldn't mind doing.
How many unread messages do you currently have on your phone right now?
Like on Instagram or like
Text?
Yeah,
I'm sure
Instagram's crazy. Text. I mean, most people that have my number I know, so I try to respond, but I think I still got maybe like 50 to 70 range.
It's not bad.
No, it's not.
I have 105. I have worse than that. There's no reason I should have that many.
I have 450. Group chats, man. Group chats. Okay, this one was not written by me, but I have to say it because it's there.
Yeah.
Question 69.
Oh.
You're like, oh, what are we? It's not that bad. Is 69 the worst hockey number of all time?
I mean, I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
To wear. I think whenever you're playing like a fun tournament or something, there's always someone that's gonna go with it. So, I don't think you're allowed to wear it in any other kind of situation. But if it's, you're joking around, I think it's good.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
You wear 69.
Almost there.
If you didn't wear 98, what number would you wear?
I mean, I wore 64 in Sweden. That was a good one. 16 in World Juniors I like, but man, that's tough. I like 64. That's my roller number now, so I like that one.
What's your favorite Canucks jersey of all time?
I really like the Millionaires, like that one with the V. I think we wore it in, like, that was my spring hockey jersey kind of too, so I got to just kind of wear it, obviously, but I like that one.
First purchase you'll make for yourself once you're drafted?
Man, I don't really have it. Maybe buy my mom and sister something nice, but no, I don't really know what I'd want for myself.
Least favorite question to answer in interviews? Or maybe question you get asked most in interviews. Well,
Yeah, question I get asked most. Probably just like a broad, like, how do you feel about this, or something that I feel like gets answered or gets asked like 3 or 4 times every interview. So I feel like I get that all the time.
What's the most interesting question you've ever been asked during an interview?
Maybe the 69 question Jesse just asked me was a new one.
That's great. Where am I here? One question you've always wanted to be asked but never have.
Wow.
know. Going deep here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have to talk about myself so much. So like something about someone else or someone else's game or something I like being asked about.
I just want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
You're a very humble guy, by the way.
Thank you.
Just want to give you some props for that.
All right. For the next question, then I'll ask you who's been your favorite player to watch at the Memorial Cup so far.
Wow, it's a good one. I think obviously Stankoven's been pretty unreal. Zellweger, those two. There's so many guys, but I mean I think just it being in Kamloops and obviously Logan being kind of the hometown kid, it's always cool to watch him here.
If you could play hockey in any country outside of North America, where would you want to play?
I mean I got to actually be a part of Sweden, like their junior league, so I think going back there and playing would be fun.
What's your biggest fear?
I don't like snakes. It's something. I think my dad was like that always, and I think it's something that scares me.
What sporting event outside of hockey would you want to go see live?
I'd love to be at like a college football game. I think, or like just an NFL game. Like those are pretty crazy. Like I mean, they're getting like 80 to 100,000 people in those buildings. So just the energy in that would be unreal.
Are you a nervous flyer?
No, not bad. I mean, I've been on a pretty good amount of flights for my age, so I think I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Man, whenever you go to, you should go to a game in Michigan.
I know. I saw like Kent and Fantilli and stuff. I
Yeah.
talked to them about it.
Yeah.
And then some teams can't even do their play calls
Yeah.
because it's too loud. Like I saw some like in Penn State, like the team had to call timeout. They couldn't hear each other.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
And like I'm sure when Ohio State's in there, it's even crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the hockey,
That's
and we're saying the hockey teams, they're playing at the Big House next year.
Yeah.
Which means that's I got
Yeah.
to see a hockey game in Michigan this year. It was amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
Do a guilty pleasure song.
I don't know. I don't really think. Sometimes I'll like turn on a little like pop or like radio songs. I think, but maybe no like specific song.
Like Pasternak with Barbie Girl.
Oh yeah.
He's not even like, it's not a guilty pleasure. He
Yeah.
just enjoys it. What TV show are you the most into right now?
I mean that Ted Lasso is pretty good. Like I watched it a lot last summer and then kind of got away from it. But I mean I know it's like over now and stuff, and I've probably seen a bunch of what's it called? Like spoilers about it. But I think I'll probably finish it. So I think that's a good one.
It's funny. We've been trying to finish it. My girlfriend falls asleep every time we watch it. Have you ever swapped jerseys with someone?
Yeah, actually in the brick tournament you do like a jersey swap, and I think mine was with Kalen Lind on Red Deer. So he's a really good player, and we obviously switched, and now we still play against each other. So it's pretty cool.
So, I mean, I think the next question for like the NHL player you want to swap jerseys with would be Crosby. So
Yeah.
now, like, I think instead I'll say,
Yeah.
so your favorite player, Sidney Crosby, have you been able to interact with him at all?
Yeah, I got to meet him last summer, talk to him a little and stuff, which was pretty cool. I mean, he's just, I feel like he's what everyone says in my interactions with him, just super down to earth, humble, and just nice guy. So getting to kind of meet him and talk to him a little bit was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Is there like a guilty pleasure show that you watch?
Oh man.
Bachelor, like Love
Oh.
Island or something like that.
Love is Blind is great.
I watched a little Too Hot to Handle once. I thought it was kind of funny, but only like a few episodes, so nothing too consistent.
What's the most recent thing you've watched on YouTube?
I think like a basketball talk show. I think Undisputed was
Nice.
something, so I like that one a lot.
Do you have a favorite channel on YouTube?
I like watching those, some like hockey stuff. Started watching a little like South Park stuff because I see it on online all the time randomly for some reason, so I think it's kind of funny. But just kind of like sports.
One conspiracy theory you believe in?
Oh, I watched some like last year, but I'm kind of forgetting them a little bit. But I think the alien one isn't really a conspiracy. Like believing those, it's not.
It could, like,
No.
I guess if you...
Area 51.
Area 51 would be,
Oh,
I guess,
yeah.
the conspiracy.
No, I don't know. I feel like I had some, but I kind of forget now.
It's all good. That's a tough one to answer.
Yeah.
The toughest loss of your hockey career.
I think this year in Game 7 was tough. We had such a good series with Saskatoon, of course, and to kind of come out on the bottom there sucked, and it's really hard for sure.
Your favorite board game.
I like the Game of Life. Played it a bit growing up, and I think it's pretty fun.
Favorite video game?
I think just like NHL, I'm not really big into video games, but we go to a buddy's house or something and play a little bit.
What's one game outside of hockey that nobody can beat you at?
I think I'm a pretty good ping pong player. We played tons at World Juniors, and I think Joshua Waugh was maybe the best, but I think I beat him a couple times. So he's good, but I think I'm pretty good at it.
What's the craziest thing someone has ever DM'd you that's like PG?
Yeah, man, they're mostly not PG, but
that's an answer.
yeah. So I guess I'll keep it at that.
What's the most interesting or unique item you've ever signed?
Signed some foreheads, and I've signed a baby, I think, or maybe I could be. Maybe I was dreaming, but I think I might have signed a baby.
A man for the people. Love it.
Breakaway Game 7, Stanley Cup Final. What move were you doing?
I've scored a bit on that low glove move. I like, or that line A one 5-hole. I had a couple. Those are kind of my two this year. So, I feel like every year I try to come up with, or not come up, but use something a little new. But those two I had a pretty good amount of success with this year.
Of the 95 questions we've asked you, what's been your favorite one so far?
I like the alien one. I think that's a pretty good argument a lot of people have. So that's a good one.
Question number 97. How did you get the number 98? What's the story behind it?
Yeah, I think I was 6 years old, and with our spring team, we were able to kind of pick whatever number we wanted. And I was thinking kind of throughout the NHL, and this 98 was a number no one really had. And I think as a little kid, you kind of want to have your own number maybe. And for me, that was something I found cool. And obviously, a high number kind of appealed to me. So it's stuck with me, obviously, and I like it.
I'll give you the last one.
Take it away, Luca.
No, you got this.
All right, man. Question number 98. Will you pose for a picture with us with a bar down jersey? That's it? Question mark.
Yeah, all right. Why not?
Thanks, man.
I'm sure it's outstanding.
And this is great.
And that's 98 questions
That's not-
with Connor Bedard.
All right.